Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, Ranisa. How are you tonight?
I'm fine. Thanks God and your teacher.
I'm very well, very well. Thank you for asking.
My
Let's
pleasure.
see. All right. And how's your family?
My family was good.
Oh, I'm really happy for that. And well, this is the first month of 2021, 2022, sorry. We're finishing on Monday. And I hope this year is an excellent year. I hope this year to be an excellent year for all of us. It's 8:04. Let's give 2 more minutes or 3 more minutes for the other guys to join the class. Let's hope they all are able to do it. I think it's time to take the class over. Somebody came in. Annabelle, good evening. Oh no, that's not Annabelle, is it? Alex. Alex, good evening. How are you?
Hi. Hi, good evening.
How are you doing, sir?
Well, thank God, Father.
Okay. Okay, thanks God. We're here. Let's see. Alex, did you prepare your presentation for today?
I am going to read the text.
You're going to read the text,
I'm going
but
to read
you
the text.
did but did you
No?
prepare the presentation? Did you prepare the presentation of the unusual job?
No, Miguel.
No. All right.
But
Then please
I will
uh
read the text.
okay, but what text? You mean the text that we started to read in the last class, or you're going to read the text about the unusual job? Huh? What are you going to read? The text about the CB or the unusual job?
Really,
You don't understand?
I don't have the test. I look for 10 minutes. Next, I read the text.
Okay, okay, good. If you're going to read the text, no problem. Ranisa says she's ready. Okay, Ranisa, that's great. We're waiting for the other guys to join, but if they don't, we can start over and with Ranisa because she's already ready. Let's see. Let's see. Give me just a moment. Wait a minute. I'm just responding a text message that to a student here. All right. So, Katis, tell me about your life. Everything. How you have been. What have you done this all these days before we start, Katis? Tell us something about you.
No, teacher. I have. I've been in my house. Uh, every. No. How do you say todo el mes de diciembre?
Okay. In this case, you can say the complete month of
The
December.
complete.
Yeah, you can say complete, entire, whole. There are several options, okay?
Okay.
So the complete
Uh,
month of December.
okay. Month December.
Yes.
Um, um, I'm um, I was very sick. The flu. But thanks God, um, I am already much better.
Okay,
Um,
great.
in
Yeah.
um, um, 5 January, in 5 January, I began to work again.
Okay.
In,
On January 5th, you say.
tell me,
You should say on January 5th. Not 5 January, but January 5th. Remember, ordinal. January 5th.
January fish.
Yeah, because you need to say the numbers in ordinal. January 1st, January 2nd, January 3rd, January 4th, January 5th.
Oh, yes, yes. January 5, ¿verdad?
5th in this case, ordinal.
January 5th. I began to work again. And that's it.
Well, all right. That's good. You're welcome back to the class. There we have had a different sections, different classes. So we will continue to today. We're talking about jobs, about unusual jobs, about looking for a job, about CVs, and so and so. Tonight we had some presentations on pending. Astrid, Alex, and Rainisa as well. They had a presentation. But Alex, you said you're not ready. Are you? Alex, are you ready or not for making the presentation?
Not ready for making presentation today. Excuse me.
So, okay. So, since Alex is ready, I guess I can say Kat is not ready either. Only Rainisa is
Um,
ready. And the other
teacher,
people, yes?
teacher Miguel.
Yeah.
I can read. I can read the text. The unusual jazz. This
Unusual job.
this night. The unusual job. Unusual job this night. I can.
You can read the text. But
Yes.
can we ask you questions? And are you ready to answer questions about that text? Alex, can you answer questions about that text?
Yes. I found the jazz. I found the unusual jazz is the senior. No.
All right. If you
I
say
I I you like I you like I you like for the objectives the the text is uh is different. Okay, okay. Water.
yeah, that's the purpose of this. These are different jobs, not normal. So what I am going to do is that I'm going then to postpone this presentation for Monday. So Kathy can be ready as well. Alex, for Monday, please, do you have pictures
No,
of that job?
picture?
Yes, do you have pictures
No.
of the oh exactly. So for
I have
Monday,
forgot it. I have
oh,
forgot it, the look for the test initial jobs uh, today. Excuse me. One
I
moment.
understand.
Uh, one moment. I will read the text. Okay.
And, yeah, but now let's do that on Monday. Okay, Alex?
Sorry.
On Monday,
Caretaker.
right? Not today, on Monday, so you can get better prepared. You, Rainisa, and Katis too. Katis, as you heard in the voice note that I sent you, it is a little presentation about an unusual job, which means a job that is not normal. Okay? So you will make a presentation. Please find some pictures about that. If you can make a little presentation on the like using the phone or whatever, you can. But if you cannot make a little presentation about that, do it in find some pictures and as Alex did, you can copy the text in your notebook, and on Monday we will be talking about those unusual jobs. As I said in the last class, como les dije en la clase pasada, right? Busquen el texto en inglés, right? Si necesitan alguna traducción, pues traducen la palabra que necesitan usando diccionario o traductor, lo que sea, pero el texto debería venir de original de inglés. No lo busquen en español para luego traducirlo al inglés. Esa práctica no es buena, porque estarían pues haciendo una presentación que quizás tenga errores en el texto. No es que tienen que leerlo todo, pero sí entenderlo por lo menos y leer la parte que quizás necesiten que sea quizás más técnica y también hablar de manera personal sobre lo que se investigó acerca de ese unusual job. Pero el texto debería venir del inglés original, right? Originalmente del inglés. Si lo buscan en español puede haber inconvenientes en cuanto a la correcta escritura de ese texto. So, en inglés originalmente. Y buscar algunas imágenes que podamos aquí compartir y así discutir un poco sobre eso, porque la idea es que podamos hablar sobre algo, responder preguntas, hacer preguntas. So, interaction. Now, so Renisa, good that you're ready. Now, that will be for Monday in order to save time. Today, we're going to be talking about finding jobs. There is a text in the platform, not finding jobs, sorry, writing a CV. There is a text in the platform that I shared for you to read about this, about writing a CV. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to share my screen and we're going to be talking for a couple of minutes about this. Just a minute. About writing a CV. Everybody's going to read. We're going to have some readings. Remember that Fridays is for presentations usually. So I recommend you guys to make your presentations on Friday. Don't postpone. It's not good. It's not helpful for us to postpone all of the classes. Okay, so now I'm going to share my screen with you guys so we can start with some readings and comprehension. Who's sharing? Is that Ranisa, is that you? Are you sharing? Or is it Alex?
Me,
Ranisa, is
teacher.
that okay? But if you heard me, don't make the presentation today. We are going to leave the presentation for Monday. So everybody can make the presentation together. Okay, for Monday, Renisa, this time. Okay,
Okay, okay, teacher.
all right. So now, guys, can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Great.
No, teacher.
You cannot see my screen. If you cannot see my screen, give it just like a 1 minute, like 30 seconds for the screen to be shared. And if you don't see the screen, um, if you don't see the screen, what you have to do is just to get out of the meeting and come to the meeting back, right? Get out and come back. Okay, Katis, if you don't see if you can see my screen, you just need to get out of the meeting, come back to the meeting. Did you understand that, Katis? Hey, Katis, did you understand me? Hopefully she did.
Repeat, teacher, please. Repeat, please.
Okay, I said if you cannot see my screen, what you can do is to get out of the meeting and come back. In that way, you will be
Okay.
able to see the screen. That's how it works.
o- Okay.
So just let's give the Katis 1 minute to get out and come back to the meeting. So Katis, are you back? Can you see my screen now, Katis?
No, teacher.
But did you go out and came back? So what I mean, Katis, is get out of the meeting and come back. So es salga de la reunión y vuelva y entre. You get out of the meeting and come back. That way you will see the screen that I'm sharing. Done?
Lo hice, pero no quiere verse.
Yeah. Recuerde que tiene que dejarle como un par de segundos después que te vuelve y entra para que se vea la pantalla. Pero también yo estaré entonces
Ok.
compartiendo menos screenshots, pantallas aquí en el grupo para que si no puede ver bien, pues que pueda leer por lo menos. Sí, Renisa got out and came back in. Welcome back, Renisa. Can you see the screen now?
Yes, teacher. Yes, my screen.
Very good. Alex, can you see my screen too?
No, no.
You cannot see my screen. ¿No puede ver la pantalla?
No, one moment, one moment. Mama, permiso, mama. Mama, permiso.
See. Well, guys, I'm gonna share this document in the group so you can download and open it. Okay, I am sharing the document in the group here. You can open the chat, the documents, so we can start working on it. Did you see this, the document that is sent in the group? So I'm sharing the screen. Let's get started, guys. So if you see the document and my screen, the first line in the document says, writing a good CV. Writing a good CV. So I have a question about this. What is CV? What does CV stand for? Do you know? What is CV? What does CV stands for? Do you know? What does CV stand for? Do you know, guys?
I know,
No,
teacher.
teacher.
Okay. So tell me, Katis, what does CV stand for?
¿Eso está en algún texto que usted envió?
Yeah, CV.
Ay, que no lo he visto.
It's in Skype. Do you see the document that I sent in Skype?
No, no lo he visto.
All right. But can you see the screen, Katis, now?
No.
No. So go to the chat. Go to the chat. You will see a document that I sent.
Okay.
I mean, and now WhatsApp, Skype, right? Skype. Alex, did you see the document on Skype?
Skype, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can
Yes.
download that document. Good. So open the document. Let me know when you open the document, please. Ready?
Ready. I got
Okay,
your test.
nice. Katis, did you open the document? Hello, Katis, did you open the document? Katis, did you open the document? Okay. Alex has the document. Katis, if you have the document, let me know. So I have the question. What does CB stand for? Look at the question that I posted in the chat. What does CB stand for? Do you know? Yes, Rainisa? Tell me about it.
It's curriculum vitae.
Yeah. And the answer, Rainisa, you say then CB, you have to say the answer CB stand for curriculum vitae. That is the answer to this question. CB stands for curriculum vitae. So, when you want to know the letters, what represent every letter in acronyms, you ask in English, what does yada yada stand for? What does this stand for? For example, if I ask you, what does, let's say, what does DR stand for? If I ask you guys, look at the chat. If you don't see my screen, you can look at the chat. If I ask you, what does DR stand for? What does DR stand for? Can you respond that question? What does DR stand for? Who can answer? Hello, Alex, Katis. What does DR stand for?
I don't know, teacher.
You don't, but do you understand me? Do you understand me, Katis?
Yes, but I don't know.
So, if you see the first question, what does CV stand for? Look at the answer. Look at the answer. CV stands for curriculum vitae. So, what does DR stand? Tell me, Renisa. Tell me, what does DR stand for?
DR stands for doctor.
DR stands for what?
Doctor.
Doctor. DR stands for doctor. Well, Alex, do you want to
I
answer?
yes. I can stand for the CV. I look for a job. You can uh, when when I have you in interview uh, for the job or before job.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. All right. Thank you for that participation. Good. But if you see, Alex, the text in the group in the chat that I said that I posted, there is a question and an answer to let you know what the question means. The question is, what does, in this case, what does CV stand for? And look at the answer that goes, CV stand for curriculum vitae. So it means that the letter C represents curriculum and the letter V represents vitae. So if I ask you, Alex and Katis and Ranisa, what does DR stand for? Meaning, so what is the letter D and what is the letter R? What do they represent? To answer, tell me, Ranisa.
DR stands for doctor.
You said that DR stands for doctor. And no, because doctor is not acronyms. DR stands for Dominican Republic. You have to think in English. DR stands for Dominican Republic because an abbreviation is not the same as acronyms, right? So DR stands for Dominican Republic. What if I ask, what does USA stand for? What if I ask, guys, what does USA stand for? What do you answer? Right? Ranisa is very active today. So look at the question. What does USA stands for? Tell me, Ranisa, what does USA stand for?
USA, Estados Unidos.
Stand
Stand
for
for U, S, USA stand for Estados Unidos.
Well, that's the Spanish. So USA does not stand for Estados Unidos because Estados Unidos is EU, not USA. So what does USA stand for? It's like what does every letter mean? What is the U? What does the U represent? What is the S? And what is the A? What do they represent? So, what does USA stand for? Katis, don't have any idea? Oh
US,
yeah, go ahead, Vanessa. Go ahead, Vanessa.
USA stand for, and here,
Okay.
USA stand for United States.
Unidos Estados, you have to say it in English. You have
United
to,
States
and okay. So,
of
Katis, okay.
America.
Okay. Better, Vanessa. Katis, what does USA stand for? Alex, what does USA stand for? Hello. Katis and Alex, I don't hear you.
I am here, teacher.
So what does USA stand for?
Teacher,
You don't understand?
a little.
So look at the examples. Look at the examples. First example, what does CV stand for? The answer, CV stands for curriculum vitae. What does DR stand for? DR stands for Dominican Republic. So, what does USA stand for? Katis, what does USA stand for?
Well, teacher, now I'm lost.
Now you're lost. Okay.
Yes.
Rainisa, but did you hear Rainisa participation? Rainisa, you have the correct answer, Rainisa. Your problem, Rainisa, is the pronunciation. Do you see the question in the chat, Katis and Alex? Can you see the question in the chat?
No, teacher.
But go to the chat in Skype.
Yes, I understand. But mi teléfono es medio problemático y a veces se complica. Entonces,
I understand,
lo
all
estoy dejando
right.
tranquilo.
But, okay, so, Katis, ¿puede usted ver la pantalla? Can you see the screen?
No.
No. Ok. So, si usted no puede ver la pantalla, vaya al icono que parece un globito de chat, como un globito de hablar. Ese icono abre el
Okay.
chat. Abre el chat de Skype y usted puede seguir la reunión y dentro del chat. Así usted ve todo lo que está en el chat.
¿Entro dónde?
Ya, usted ve, si usted toca la pantalla, va a ver que hay como un globito de chat en la parte de arriba. ¿No lo ve? En
Un
la parte de arriba, al lado
globito. Vamos a ver.
exacto. El globito como de chat, como de hablar.
¿Izquierda o derecha?
Regularmente está a la izquierda, arriba. Usted toca la pantalla en el centro para que y va a ver el globito de chat en la parte de arriba, en Skype. Oh, Katy's got out. Okay, so Ranisa, you are you got the correct answer. The problem, Ranisa, is the pronunciation. USA stands for United States. United States of America. Okay, Ranisa, the pronunciation is United States of America. Okay, did you understand?
Yes, teacher, I understand.
So, okay, the pronunciation is your problem.
Okay.
Okay, welcome back, Katis.
Yes.
So, Katis, you got out on purpose or by mistake? ¿Usted salió fue por error o a propósito?
No, por error.
All right. So, usted no ve en la pantalla, en la parte de arriba, Arriba dice está grabando, ¿verdad que sí?
Yes.
Ok. Justo abajo, si usted cliquea la pantalla normal, va a ver como el globito de chat que se le presenta. ¿Usted no lo ve?
Sí, pero yo le di ahí, creo yo.
Al globito del chat.
Sí, que está después que está debajo de donde está grabando.
Sí. Y si le da ahí, se tiene
Le
que
di ahí.
abrir el chat. Se
No
tiene que abrir
quiso.
el chat. ¿No quiso abrir? Hágalo una vez más.
Déjeme
Hágalo
ver.
una vez más, por favor.
Ahora sí.
Okay. So, the questions are there. First question. Ahí está también el documento. ¿Lo vio? ¿Usted descargó ese documento por si acaso?
No, no he visto, no.
En el chat hay un documento que dice Writing a Good CV.
Lo abro ese.
Yeah, lo va a abrir, pero ahora en un momento. Pero lo vio que dice Writing a Good CV. Abajo entonces hay una
Ajá,
pregunta. There's a question. There's a question that says, what does CV stand for? Do you see the question?
sí.
Yes. So, and then you see the answer. The answer says CV stands for curriculum vitae. So, the question, what does CV stand for, is like what represents the C and what represents the letter V. What does CV stand for? So the answer says CV stand for curriculum vitae. So then the second question says, what does DR stand for? The answer is DR stands for Dominican Republic. DR, Dominican Republic. DR stands for Dominican Republic. So, Katis, then question 3. What does USA stand for? Can you answer that one? What does USA stand for, Katis? Can you answer that question, Katis? Can you answer that question, Kathy? What does USA stand for? Can you answer that question, Kathy?
Yes.
So tell me, what does USA stand for?
CV is CV. CV stands for
No,
regularly.
curriculum vitae.
Curriculum vitae.
Yeah. So the last question, Kathy. What does
Okay.
USA stand for?
Okay. The last question. CV stands for curriculum vitae.
Yeah. But the last question says, what does USA stand for?
Well, the last question. Um, wait. Um, USA stands for what?
USA stands for what? United States of
United
America.
States. Okay, United States. Again.
Of America.
Okay. USA. The last question. USA stand for United States of America.
That's correct. USA
Thank
stands for United States of America. Now, other question, one last question. Let's say What does, let's say, a very easy one. Let's see. What does, oh my God, I don't got one. In English, that's very common. UK. What does UK stand for? What does UK stand for? Let me change UK just to make it easier. Talking about countries, what does PR stand for? What
Beer.
does PR stand for? Yeah,
Okay.
about countries. What does PR stand for?
The question, PR stand for my country.
No, it's
No,
PR. PR is not Dominican Republic. DR is Dominican Republic.
um,
What does PR stand for?
PR.
Yes. Rainisa, can
I
you write the answer? What does PR stand for? Very easy. PR stands for Puerto Rico.
Oh yes.
PR stand for Puerto Rico.
That's correct, Rainisa. PR stands for Puerto Rico. And so and so. So when you ask, guys, what does this stand for? You're asking, what does every letter represent? Right? What does every letter represent in English? So USA stands for United States of America. DR stands for Dominican Republic. CB stands for Curriculum Vitae, and so and so. There are more words. Sometimes there are acronyms that we ask that represent something. So common Dominican acronyms. For example, what does CDN, for example, stands for? Let me ask this question on the chat. CDN. Oh, let me ask for a very popular one. What does FB stand for? What does FB stand for? FB is Facebook.
Me, teacher.
FB, yes, tell me.
Uh,
FB,
Phoebe, the
FB.
FB stand for Facebook.
That's correct. So you understand that, Katis and Alex? Do you understand that?
Yes,
The
teacher.
question?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So how do you ask me, right? If I say MP and you don't know, right? If I send a letter, si yo le escribo una carta o algo y le pongo al final MP y ustedes no saben lo que es MP, ¿cómo usted me pregunta qué significan esa letra? How do you ask that? ¿Cómo me preguntarían ustedes? What is the question?
Um, what's the meaning of the letter?
No, yeah. The question is then, what does MP stand for? That is the question.
What? Okay.
Can you repeat the question?
Yes.
Repeat it. Repeat the question.
Ah, um, um, what does I teach?
The letters MP.
Okay, what does the letter
Yeah.
what does the letter ¿qué más?
There it is. Do you see the chat? Are you seeing? Are you watching the chat?
Yes.
So look at the letters.
Then what does the letter stand for?
But what letters? What letters?
What?
What letters?
What letters?
Yes, I'm asking you. What letters?
Okay.
Okay. Let me recap. Let me recap. If you don't know what letters represent, you ask, what does the letter represent? What does the letter stand for? For example, CB. You want to know what is the meaning of CB, but those are letters, acronyms. The question is, what does CB stand for? What does CB stand for? So it's like, what's the meaning of CB? What does CB stand for? Now, if you have letters like any other letters that represent something, such